Summary: Ruben showed red flags including using dating apps and avoiding meeting Debbie before the tell-all. Debbie wanted sincerity from Ruben but felt he did not put in enough effort or show commitment. Ruben's vague answers about his job, strange behavior, and potential sketchy past raised concerns for Debbie's son Julian. 90-day. The single life star Ruben, the Cuban, Sanchez has been showing several red flags on Season 4, which Debbie Aguero has unfortunately missed. The 67-year-old Debbie was in a long-term relationship with the 24-year-old Usama after 2 failed marriages. Debbie moved to Morocco to marry Usama but came back empty-handed to the US when she found out Usama was with her for a green card. Debbie unsuccessfully dated a man named Russ after lying to him about her age. Eventually, Debbie met Ruben online and spent some quality time together in Miami with him. Before the tell-all, Debbie was worried that Ruben had someone else he was interested in. She wanted to count herself out if that was the case. Debbie wished for Ruben to have a happy life. However, Ruben agreed that he was interested in dating Debbie again. He was still using dating apps despite having shown an interest in dating Debbie when she was with him in Miami. Debbie wanted sincerity and Ruben had not given that to her. However, Ruben assured Debbie she was the only woman in his life and Debbie left the tell-all with a boyfriend. Related 20 best reality TV shows right now. Reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. Ruben didn't take efforts to meet Debbie. Ruben wasn't interested in meeting Debbie before the tell-all. Close. Debbie felt like Ruben had put a big giant stigma on her after Julian told him about Usama. Debbie had put everything in Ruben's hands when she left for Atlanta. Ruben promised her that it was just them beginning to brew their relationship. Debbie had decided that she couldn't live off fairy tales anymore. She needed a hero whom she described as a man who knew how to be straight, truthful, and loyal. Debbie didn't want to be hurt ever again. Ruben saw Debbie off at the airport and told the cameras he was hopeful about planning another get-together. Debbie and Ruben saw each other for the first time at the tell-all since their meeting in Miami. When asked about their relationship status, Ruben claimed they were texting each other back and forth every day and hoped to have more time to get together and date, traditionally, which he said was difficult since they both lived in different states. When Julian asked Ruben why he didn't meet Debbie halfway, he claimed he tried to text her to meet in New York before the tell-all, but she didn't reply. Debbie said she didn't reply because if Ruben had the opportunity to see her, he would have run all the way to her hotel to see her if he was really interested. All Debbie wanted was to see some effort put in. Ruben insisted Debbie was conservative about her sexuality and might have thought that he was coming to the hotel to take advantage of her. Debbie spotted Ruben on a dating app. Ruben was using the dating app after meeting Debbie. Debbie confronted Ruben about him being on a dating site. Debbie got a funny feeling, so she reactivated her account and logged back in. She noticed that Ruben was frequently using the dating site. Ruben said he didn't have a membership but went on the app whenever he received a notification. He said he wasn't exclusive with Debbie for him to not use the website. Ruben had also set his preferred age range as 30 to 50 and Debbie was almost 2 decades over Ruben's preferred age group. Debbie wondered if Ruben didn't like her because of her age. Ruben told Debbie he doesn't have a job. Ruben's answers about his job are vague. Every time Julian tried to ask him about his job, Ruben would avoid looking into Julian's eyes and would go round and round about the answer. Julian revealed that Ruben had told Debbie that he didn't have a job, while he told Julian he owned a lighting studio. Julian wished for his mom to date someone with structure. However, Ruben declared that he had plenty of money in the bank and zero mortgage with a free house and car. He threw shade at Usama, saying he wasn't a third-world guy trying to find a green card in America. Julian suspects Ruben has a sketchy past. Does Ruben have a criminal history? Close Julian had a gut feeling that something wasn't right about Ruben. Julian knew that Debbie was going to be paying the bills in the relationship because Ruben lacked structure and stability. Julian announced that he wouldn't be surprised if he looked into Ruben's criminal history and something came back on him. Julian didn't think Ruben was being honest with his mom. Julian's mom always went for the strange guys, and Ruben's clothing came across as strange to him. Julian wanted Ruben to know that he was on guard for his mom and wanted to know the whole thing about Ruben. Ruben wooed Debbie by putting her face on his bloomers. Ruben did something creepy to impress Debbie close. While Ruben didn't try to meet her, he did something really disturbing as revealed during the reunion. Ruben was wearing socks with Debbie's face on them, which Julian noticed immediately. Soon, Ruben unzipped his pants to show he was also wearing underwear with Debbie's face printed all over the crotch. Debbie was fascinated by Ruben's gesture. He said he'd now scored some points. Julian warned Debbie that she should go and get a protection order immediately because he could sense things were going to end up badly for his mom. Ruben is out making franchise friends. Ruben has surprising cast member friends. Ruben was just a few episodes old in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise when he revealed he was already friends with some of the cast members from completely different spin-offs. In February 2024, Ruben posed for a picture with Riley Diego and Andre Castravet in Tampa, Florida. If this was a surprising group of 90-Day Fiancé stars together in one picture, Ruben posted a selfie with Jovi Dufresne next. Ruben revealed he had been to a restaurant in Miami for lunch with Jovi. The duo did not reveal how they became friends. Is Ruben using Debbie to become famous? Is Ruben a clout chaser? Ruben seems to know that the secret to staying around in the franchise for longer is to make friends with other cast members, if things don't work out with Debbie. 90-Day Fiancé fans wouldn't mind seeing more of Ruben's cheerful personality, and he'd be a perfect fit for Pillow Talk if not 90-Day. The Single Life Season 5 with Debbie. Moreover, Ruben is already promoting his Ruben the Cuban merchandise on his Instagram, where his username is at Ruben_the_Cuban_Miami, a term coined by Debbie for the show which Ruben is using to get online fame. Source: Ruben Sanchez. Ruben Sanchez, Instagram. 90-Day. The Single Life. 90-Day. The Single Life is one of TLC's many spin-offs of 90-Day Fiancé. In this companion show, singles are pulled back into the dating world after their previous relationships ended in disaster. The Single Life follows couples as they start relationships with new people but struggle to move on from past romantic partners completely.